Hello, so welcome. Um, I'm back. I'm kind of getting some quick video out here. Um, I was just finished doing the Final Fantasy 14 main story for Endwalker. Finished, finally finished it last night. It's still fresh in my head. Holy cow! Um, so I wanted to go over that, kind of give a little more detail or fill in some details. There might be some spoilers. I'll try to avoid as much as I can. Um, um, and then basically, also did the whole run through with the MSQ. Um, so I have a whole bunch of videos that I'm editing behind this one here that hopefully I'll have loaded up right behind it. Um, Uh, so I'm gonna try and get that all up, and then you guys can enjoy and have a watch and let me know how it goes. Obviously, there were some quirks and issues with the some of the situations in the files. Some of it due to the internet deciding to be garbage on certain days, and not because I have poor internet or anything. It's fortunately you don't have control over certain situations um, on where you're passing through, and if they're having problems over there, then it creates issues everywhere. Then there's also the elusive DirectX 11 bug with AMD cards. Unfortunately, I went through all the things to see what the problem might be, but there really isn't anything I can do at this time. It's just something that has to be worked out of the game and stuff like that. Um, then obviously the queue times, which sucks when that coexists with the DirectX 11 bug and you partway through. I had a couple of major DirectX ones that kind of borked even everything, including the OBS. So when I got in, not realizing that it messed up stuff like audio and other things like that, and so the game's voice audio wasn't there, which would have changed probably some of the moments even more. Don't get me wrong, I still had a great and wonderful time, and again, I hope you enjoy what you watch in in these videos and stuff like that, and come and join me in the streams as I do more of it. As far as the story goes, I've been around a long time. I've been playing a lot of games. I do love RPGs. I play first-person shooters. Unfortunately, because I'm a lot older, the competitiveness is not the same as it was when I was younger. Um, if only this scene was around 20 years ago, it'd probably be a big difference for me. Um, but basically, what it comes down to is I've seen a lot of games, and the story in this game, finally pieced all together, is absolute brilliance. The writer did not miss a beat. The emotion behind every step of it was absolutely gorgeous. The music with it, as you're hearing in the background there, was really well done with the story. And the nerd moment nostalgia from having some of the original works not even altered in the game, from said stuff like Final Fantasy 4 and 5, um, was just absolutely excellent to hear on the whole thing. Um, and it was just absolutely wonderful. The background scenery was just beautiful. Their theme up in the sky was so well done. I mean, I've seen some good games and space games and other things like that, but it was just the emotion with the color matching the theme. They did not miss a beat to keep all of the colors, all of the scenery, all of that artwork and the music in tune with the story that is going on, the crisis that you're going through. There are so many times where um, I'm looking like a fool because I'm drinking so many different liquids just to kind of hold back the tears that are going on in my head, because the emotion was just so real. Your attachment to the characters were just, just absolutely. Um, there, I can't even think of the words for how wonderful it all was. And in the end, just tying it all up, like with the whole thing, and keeping it together, and giving you that final bout with the end crisis, and with a specific villains, stuff like that, and giving you that sense of accomplishment that you've ran yourself to the final inch of energy that you could possibly stir. And well, having your friends having your back the entire way. I've watched a lot of reaction videos in the last little while on some of the more major creators finishing their content, and the emotion that they've had in their eyes, and while trying to do this video for themselves, some of their own personal experiences that they've gone through, getting being kind of noticed in how the story is written, and getting this kind of comfort in knowing the writer itself is just on their side with the whole thing, and giving you inspiration and positivity in all of the negative situation. Their thoughts on life is so great on what they've done. Like everybody asks, well, what's the meaning of life? Play this game and you might actually find that answer, because it is different for everybody on what that may be. No matter the case, in the end, the way the story put it, you're gonna go through toughness. You're gonna go through hardships. You're gonna feel sorrow, pain, and death, and all that stuff. But it's that step forward, the hope that you have for the next day, on what you can do for yourself and for others, and moving that needle to the next page. In the end, it's what you do, what you make of yourself to see the next day, and enjoy the time that you have through all of the situations. I hope that you are having a great time, and I hope you have a great holidays with all of this going on. And yes, the world itself is going through such hard times, such emotional situations and stuff like that. But in the end, it's getting that positivity, finding that energy to keep moving forward, and to see the next day, find your reason, and things will ultimately, hopefully, become better for you. No matter, some people have harder lots in life, and I wish there was more that we can do with it, but it's just how you choose, to live that time. All because you're having a hard lot in life doesn't mean it's over. I've been given very few opportunities with things, and now, unfortunately, where I am, I have to make my life my own, and I have to do what I can to survive and thrive, not just rely on others and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I will always appreciate the help. I will always look back on the friends and the family and stuff like that, because they're all very important. My friends and my family are always going to be very important. I'm, again, I'm rambling off on this whole thing. Sorry. Basically, yeah, so I'm just the game, the story, and I still have so much to do with the whole thing. I'm gonna be getting into the extremes to get my weapons and stuff like that. I don't got very much time at the moment though, because today and tomorrow are basically my last streaming days for a little bit, because I'm gonna be on vacation for about 3 weeks. Out of the country, visiting other family for the holidays and stuff like that. So there will be a drought on when I'll be able to get you more, but hopefully all the videos I get up will hopefully keep you occupied in the meantime while I'm off. There's probably about 60 hours or something of content, or 50, 60. There's a lot of videos. Jeez. And I'm gonna see how YouTube allows me to get it all up there. So apologies if it doesn't all get up there right away, but I'll do my part to try and get them all up there before I leave. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel and for supporting my Twitch, my streaming. I definitely do want to grow, but at the same time, I want to build a community, some people that I can just communicate with, you know, so that we're all going through this together rather than just on our own. Yeah, so hopefully you come and join me, and again, thank you for watching. You guys have a great holiday.